listen, brother. Everyone looks at you and thinks you're a tiny little boy.
You're posting on Twitter. It's the gayest soy thing you can do.
Shut the fuck up, you little tater tot bitch. We are 2 minutes and 35 seconds into this video. I'm
just as gay as the rest of us, motherfucker.
Feels just the same. Another sunny day in LA. Everything is fine, so they say. Wonder what the news is today. 'Cause I know that every day I'm at this fucking job. Her son is streaming. Watch him on the clock.
Listen, bro, the Lyra does not need this. Trans people love playing Hearts of Iron 4. Eating pussy is the basic, bare minimum thing you can do. You can be like, you have a fucking fat penis, and women want to have sex with you.
Your job is posting. You're gay. Okay.
God, I hate women so much.
But is he really a socialist? He's such a himbo, I can't handle it. He's got a car and a house, and it's better than mine. How the fuck can I sit here like everything is fine? That's just me being a fucking hog. Azan is streaming. Watch him on that clock.
Deserve 9/11. We fucking totally brought it on ourselves, dude. Holy shit. We did. We fucking did. In a video game, whatever, hypothetically, politically. We fucking did, man. We did.
Your stans meme so hard that it reads as real hatred. So many people just straight up tweet insults about you that.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. America deserved 9/11. Liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. What a fucking liar, dude. What a
You said America deserves 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, yo. Okay, new OTP video. Let's like it. Put it in 1440p. Let's see. I'm gonna put in a sin. I need the sin. God damn, Scott.
Hey, Buster!
That's crazy. Everyone try to do that. At your home, at your couch, if you can find us so you won't do it.
This one is about our sponsor, Honkai Star Rail's version 2.2 update. Honkai Star Rail is a multi-platform space fantasy RPG from Foilverse that has been downloaded over 100 million times and has won lots of rewards like the best game for Google Play and the best game for the App Store in 2023. The version 2.2 update will wrap up Penacony's main story. That means uncovering some sort of profound secret, more epic boss battles, and exciting new game modes and events to enjoy. There will also be two new characters, Robin and Boot Hill. Robin is a graceful, elegante, and universally famed singer who has a delicate and princess-like design. She is a physical-type character on the path of harmony who wields a microphone as a weapon and provides great support to her team through crit damage boosts and her ultimate, which allows all teammates to immediately take action. On the other hand, Boot Hill is a combative interstellar cyborg cowboy and a member of the Galaxy Ranger. He's a carefree spirit who often finds himself in conflict with various characters throughout the universe because he believes in countering violence with more violence. Boot Hill is also a physical-type character on the path of the hunt who uses a revolver to duel. Skara, pay attention.
Sorry, I'm playing Honkai Star Rail.
There's so much new content in version 2.2 like the theme park and the galactic baseballer events, the brother-handed game mode, and the free 10 pool for logging in for 7 days. Play Honkai Star Rail today and use our code in the description to get 50 stellar Jade.
Hey guys, we're OTV and today we're drunk.
And we're doing drunk presentation.
Made by our viewers who are in high school and college.
Alcohol is poison. Don't do this.
Don't listen to her. What
Alcohol
a
makes you
snooze
cool.
fest. Drink.
It's so ingrained in our culture and normalized.
Because it makes you cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Cheers.
Libs.
Woo! Cheers.
God. Who the fuck hung that up?
Two
Only
command-
two? Not
And the small ones.
Thank you for coming to our presentation.
So cute.
This is Michael.
I'm Yvonne.
This is really important, near and dear to my heart.
You're cute.
That,
You can't put that in my eye.
Jonesy is Jesus.
Who's Jonesy?
Jonesy is the main character, I think, from Fortnite.
Damn straight.
And Jonesy is Jesus. So actually, Yvonne will take this slide.
Jonesy.
She's reading the slide.
A very compassionate, brave, kind person who's a protagonist of, you guessed it, Fortnite.
The hit game Fortnite.
Whoa, the hit
Agent
game
Jonesy is one of
Fortnite.
the most important characters in the lore
Let's
of
go.
Fortnite. He's one of the only agents who's gone into the Zero Loop multiple times. As you all know, the Zero Loop, the universal energy force that allows Fortnite to loop. So that's why, the lore behind why Fortnite gets played in so many games, the reason it can restart, is because of the time-altering energy from the Zero Point. So we'll go ahead and hit the next. Zero Point actually appears in every season. Season 4, I think it was in Dusty Divot. Sometimes it's underground.
Okay.
Dusty Divot, a classic.
Sometimes
Classic
it attracts meteors.
Dusty
It's like a
Divot.
very integral part, and so yeah, right. So, Yvonne, if you want to handle this, I think we're going. That's
Okay, so Jesus Christ is actually such a game changer. He's a main protagonist of, could you believe it, the Bible.
Whoa.
His parents actually went to live in the city of Nazareth until he was 30. And they traveled around the world, you know, performing miracles.
not unlike Agent Jonesy does with a tactical shotgun in his hands.
No, real miracles. Like
Right.
when you like
Double pump a 2-year-old in the head with a shotgun in Fortnite. Yes, they are both, and they're both have antagonists who are.
You're doing great.
it's a bang for your buck. They're both the
Right.
same type of people.
This was during the night season of Fortnite, so I guess that would kind of be like the people who killed Jesus. And I guess this would be one of the main bosses that drops the tactical shotgun, the legendary tactical shotgun on season 4. So,
the dev.
a lot of people have talked about chug jugs being similar in taste to mirth and frankincense.
Back then, nobody really healed. Everyone just died.
Yeah, turn water into wine, turn water into slurp juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we have invented healing.
More similarities. Neither of them are real. So it's Jonesy and Fortnite. So
Probably not.
You'll notice that Jonesy gets a probably not, and Jesus gets a hard no. So we can only speculate on certain
We don't
things.
know if Jonesy isn't real.
We
right?
don't know. We don't have any proof
And
against
therefore,
him.
Jesus could be
It does say
real, right?
probably not.
Yeah, right. So we don't have
Got
any
it.
hard evidence.
Why
about,
is Jesus real? No, and Jonesy
Probably
probably
not.
not? Yeah.
I mean, we might circle back to that.
So there's like just absolutely so many things that could be similarities. Is this real?
This is like what, like
Right.
19.
What?
18.
Stop!
BC.
It's time starts at AD. BC is Jesus, so it's
So
0.
convincing.
It's so it's 0.
This starts at 0.
If we get into this differences, none. We don't see a lot. Both are tall, blonde, white
1900.
men.
Was Jesus
Jesus was
white?
No,
right.
he actually-
Jesus
Good
was
one,
white.
Yvonne, good
I
one.
thought Jesus was white.
Okay, let me go back to this slide. Leonardo da Vinci seemed to think so, and I don't know if he's wrong.
Well, the biggest difference between Josie and Jesus is the age gap.
Is age gap a problem?
To some men, it isn't. Weak-minded individuals may think that they would mean that they couldn't be the same person, but
They couldn't be further from the truth, and that's because Jesus is old as fuck. Jesus is actually immortal. And Jonesy is effectively immortal by being imbued with the energy given to him by the 0 point which he fell into in season 1. So
Who would you consider the god of Fortnite?
the god of Fortnite? I don't know. Who do you think?
I feel like Naruto is the god to Fortnite. No.
Naruto doesn't hold medallions like in the current season. Current season, it's Peter Griffin holds a medallion. Someone at Reckless Railway holds a medallion. Someone at
Did medallions change season from season?
Oh, medallions are kind of like Horcruxes from Harry Potter book. They
You look like
give
Harry
you,
Potter.
They give you fuck you.
Fuck you.
You do resemble Harry Potter.
I don't feel like I do. A crazy man in downtown was like tweaking, and he came up to me and said, "Hey man, don't you look like Harry Potter?" I can't fucking. Then he went on a rant about how he was Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw all in one. And how he's been alive for 10,000 years. It was real. My roommate's
He's Jonesy.
He's fucking
That's him.
Wait, we found Jonesy.
And that's the #1 victory royale.
If you guys.
Could you please demonstrate a Fortnite dance?
Okay.
Okay.
She's doing it like she does it. Okay.
Can you do the one Jesus is doing?
Yeah, Jesus is doing Orange Justice right here, so he like gets kind of low.
Oh, he is in Fortnite.
Up,
Oh.
left, right, down, left.
Dang it. Wait, why is Michael actually really good at that?
Hi everyone, my name is Jody. Thank you so much for coming out. This is my colleague Sydney.
Today we're going to be presenting to you about something very special.
We both hold dear to us and has spent many years researching.
Yes.
To all the boys I've given a chance to, we be cooking this.
So many boys.
So, for example, my standards, man, they are low. They are low. I mean, you could see that man in the crowd. You see him right there. They are low, ladies and gentlemen.
Down here.
That's my boy.
Very true. I personally am into every type of skater boy, whether
He's shredding the
it
darn.
be exactly a fake skater boy, a real
Code
skater
skate.
boy. I'm interested. You have the skater boy vibe. I'm in.
Ollie.
The requirement is generally like to like Star Wars to some degree. But
Oh
see,
shit. Hey,
this
there you
is
go.
generally Sydney. Sydney loves Star Wars, but whoever Sydney loves, I love because she's my best friend.
I like Star Wars.
That's how it works.
A lot.
Now, I don't actually need, like, I don't like Star Wars. Now, I don't want one of those creepy weebs with an Asian fetish, and I fucking know that one of you motherfuckers are a creepy weeb with it. I won't point.
Why'd she look at me?
Oh no, I'm out of the
Jody
budget.
is really
I'm out of the
interested
range.
in being a cougar.
I'm out of the range.
Jody prefers younger men. She likes to relive her high school, college.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing. She
Yeah.
likes to relive her
I'm out of the
college
range.
days.
Yeah,
So
I'm
just put the
only
number.
26, so 19 and a guy.
Ooh, okay.
Yo, shit.
I'm a big country music hater.
Oh, I hate country music.
Yes, you, skinny slut.
Skinny slut.
Why?
Skinny
Taylor Swift
slut.
considered country?
No.
Oh.
Oh. Wow. So Ian is 19.
That's perfect for Jody. And for me, obviously, it's really important that they like Star Wars. So Jody added that to her checklist. Some bonuses are if you met through an engineering group mate. Like Lily's boyfriend's roommate. Michael, I'm going to pass it to you really quickly so you can tell us about your
Yeah, so actually
roommate.
a little bit about Ian. He's a super nice guy. He does in fact fuck with country though. But
100%.
another good thing for Jody, he is very young.
Oh,
Very
we
young.
should set something up.
I
Nice.
So I think we can
love
make something
young
work.
men.
Jody would have taken a shot at him, but was told that he was gay.
Oh.
Michael saw some contraband in the apartment, and so he had to let Jody know.
What is gay contraband?
Contraband.
Oh, no, John, see, I love the name. Like, off the bat, I'm like, kind of interested, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But what are you even here for?
Actually, I think there was some confusion in the audience. Sorry. This is actually my type. This is someone who I swipe right on Tinder, and I need your guys' help deciding if I should go on a date with him.
Cool.
Moving on now, I'm looking at Evan, who's
Damn.
21. He's a little old for me.
Yeah.
Oh, he travels the world. He's so well versed
Right.
in the world.
From Mississippi to Texas, yeah.
Yes.
Mississippi?
Okay, he does have an Asian fetish, but I'm only half.
Does he call you the hard C?
Like the cunt? Is that?
No, honey, the.
He has not done that. Jesus Christ.
And of course, the next guy, Kyle. Tell me about Kate and Jody. This is the video we sent to all of our honorable mentions.
That was the intro to that song?
Thank you for this video demonstration. And we're gonna close it out here with our next slide.
In conclusion, Jesus. Now, in conclusion,
Select the next button.
Yeah.
there is none. Thank you so much. Any questions?
Questions.
Any questions?
Yes, you.
Is 21 too old for you guys?
Yes.
If you're 20 years old and named Luke, hit me up.
Right.
Or John.
Or John.
Yeah.
Lillian
Hello,
Tenzin.
my name is Lily, and this is.
My name is Tenzin.
You might.
Hi, Lily. Hi, Tenzin.
Hi, Tenzin.
Hello.
We actually came up with this last night.
Yeah.
Remember, I was
we were
nervous.
trauma bonding over this topic,
Yeah,
so
we were.
10 song lyrics unnecessarily taken to the medical context.
Trauma.
Please excuse my singing voice. I will be singing each song excerpt to remind you of each song.
Right.
I'm not a strong singer, so please excuse my voice.
You got this, Tenzin.
Last Christmas by Wham!
Yeah, that one's easy. Here.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. This song also reminds me of my dad's heart disease.
That's what it was.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, no, you were
Damn.
talking about
That went dark.
Someone donated a heart to your dad, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't compatible.
I'm so sorry.
I know it's okay. But here's a diagram of what happened to him. Oh wait, I gave my dad my heart. Oh my god.
Damn.
What the tweet?
Wait, how is he alive, dude?
crazy.
How is he
He's
alive?
alive after last Christmas. I don't know. I'm a miracle child.
You don't have a heart.
I don't. I know.
Yes, William.
Sorry, I was just doing one.
Oh. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it.
But I love it.
Oh.
Right.
This is about not being able to feel your face.
Yeah, that's your facial paralysis.
What
Serious.
medical condition?
You are having a stroke.
Okay.
You should seek medical
Right.
attention.
What are the signs of a
immediately.
stroke?
For women and men,
Toast.
it's a little different, right?
Yeah,
For-
yeah.
So it's like if you find yourself getting a drooping eye, you know, you can't feel your face.
Yeah.
You're having a stroke. Sometimes your
Got it.
arm hurts, right? Sometimes you get back pain.
Electric Love by.
Oh, I love this
That's
one,
a good song.
Tenzin. Yeah, you go for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah,
this
yeah,
song too. Candy, she's so sweet, like candy in my veins. Drown me. You make my heart beat like the rain.
I don't think that's how the song goes.
Candy embolism.
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 What the hell is that?
Embolism is when you get a volcano in your fucking artery. This next one is
What
for
the hell?
Lily. Only yourself
Yeah, I
like
know.
Kevin Devine. I don't know. Good luck.
Come on inside. Sleep in my skull.
Hole in my head.
So if you have a hole in your head and a rat ate through your skull, which is what actually happened to my great uncle.
I'm so sorry.
Don't open your skull to other people.
Oh.
What the
The
hell?
plague happened.
That's what wiped out like 1/3 of the world.
Yeah, all those
Yeah.
poor Europeans.
Here you
This
go.
next one my aunt actually got when she was in vacationing in the Bahamas.
Yes, Bahamas.
He lights a cigarette and he says, man, these things will kill me someday. Raises his glass and says, here's to hoping. And guess what my aunt had? She had a nicotine addiction. Even on her vacation, she couldn't stop smoking. Hometown hero reminds me of my aunt.
She was a hero to you.
She was a
though,
hero
right?
in my
In your
hometown.
Yeah.
Oh.
She used to actually pick up all the cigarette butts off the
Right.
street to keep it clean.
Right.
And then try to smoke them
Smoke it
afterwards.
again.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hero.
Just me in a room, son, down in the house in a town, and I don't breathe.
And I don't breathe.
So if you don't breathe, you die. Oh. Fibrosis, hypertension, heart disease, congestive, heart failure. I actually get this when I go up the stairs.
You're just
What is
like
Maya
an
doing here?
angel. Your skin makes me cry.
I just have dry eyes. That's what I have. 'Cause
Right.
I have dry eyes.
Why is there MXM tune? Why did you do that?
I think she made this diagram.
Oh.
I think they were citing the work, so I really appreciate that.
Will you share your soul with me? Unzip your skin and let me have a seat.
Oh.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Yeah, you zip your skin and then you peel it off and a new skin can grow underneath. And that's how you fresh skin. Yeah.
I don't know if we can top this one, though. Skin zippers?
Okay. Thank you.
This presenter lady, I have a question.
Oh, they got questions.
Oh,
They
yeah,
got
right, we have
questions.
questions.
Oh, she's getting really close to
Can you
personal.
go up
Lily, you gotta take
there?
questions.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? I like being close with the audience.
Hi, yes.
What's
Go
up?
ahead.
You ladies are so cute.
What do you think is the most important medical condition to remember from this?
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah,
I don't remember that being on the slides. Whoa!
That was anything to prove.
Whoa! Water? Whoa!
Whoa!
That's not water.
That's not water.
Please, your liver is working so hard right now.
You should work harder.
You're not lying. You killed it.
You look like Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was thinking Jack Black.
Which one?
We're gonna need another individual from the audience to help us with this.
Why don't you
question.
pick?
I love that very person who loves underage men.
Okay, all right.
Well, also, I would.
Big shout out to Andre Chung, by the way.
For helping organize this situation.
Sunshine and Butterflies
Whoa!
by Lily Pichu.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm subbing in for Lily Pichu today.
Oh, I love this.
Now,
No, why do you want
Lily
This is a
Pichu.
headshot from
Hey,
like 5 years
complain to
ago.
Andrea
Are
Chung.
you serious?
Yeah. One of my favorite
did someone
OTV
make
members,
this?
Lily Pichu, who wrote Sunshine and Butterflies. This is a photo of her room. It's really not. That's her boyfriend, Michael Reeves.
Right.
And she thinks that they're like Sunshine and Butterflies.
Right, but honestly, not all as well in Sunshine and Butterflies. When you look at this, you see there's predictability. And honestly, anything that without a little spark of like spontaneity is gonna fail eventually. This is dedicated to her boyfriend because he needs to know what's coming at 125 beats per minute.
Wow!
Which is a very high beats per minute. And she's a G major. And she loves glockenspiel, vibraphone, and bass guitar. And yeah. Anyway.
Hey, play the song. Cue it
Play
up,
the song, play the
please.
song.
We have someone in the crowd who knows the song very well. Can you please take it away?
Hey,
Hey.
you love me. You probably listen to all my songs, right? And you memorize them?
Yes, of course. Yeah, this one goes, at first we come on with the glockenspiel at 14 seconds, and it goes
The
sunshine.
lyrics don't start till way later.
Yeah, so no, well, I was talking about later, so I was like
Have you
preempting
even
it.
listened to my songs?
Anyways, it's a very
And it goes
How did you not remember? I made it for you. Do you even love me? Do you love me?
I'm trying to watch this presentation.
Security, can we quiet down the crowd? Thank you.
I understand the sounds of the timbres are not crisp, but it naturally echoes. Which of course, the most important point is coming up next, which John will take over.
This is the part of the song where the piano plays melody at a leisurely pace. Materato, as Lily was saying.
Materato.
Got it, John. You're a musician.
As the post-chorus comes up, 33 to 40, the solo voices takes its melody. It's dreamy, it's calm, and the piano dynamic of...
I missed the projector. I'm so sorry.
You guys are 12!
Go ahead and say that for us.
Okay, sorry.
The retardando.
The retardando.
Comes in on 3340. It feels like a fucking music box. You feel me on that?
Yeah,
Guy in the back?
Yeah.
What does retardando mean in music terms?
Retardando.
Car in the back.
You don't know what that means?
No, that's what we asked.
It's the minor end. No focus on the minor. Please focus on the end. Please go. And in conclusion, Art can evoke a positive emotion, and it moves with the soul in different ways depending on the audience. I personally connected to this specific elements of the song, and that honestly, nostalgia that others may not experience, but I do. And that is it. I'm not gonna ask for any questions here. I really feel like we did a great job at representing everything that this song is about.
I'm just wondering, can you guys demonstrate how to use a glockenspiel?
Oh. I got a little bit different.
You don't know?
Hold on.
You don't love me.
I don't know the lyrics.
You don't know the
every
lyrics.
song.
You don't know. And you don't even listen to my songs like that.
They're all my liked songs.
Introducing Lily Pichu.
Oh my god, really? I knew you were the real Lily. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on, get up there. Come on.
I don't want to.
Come on.
No, wait, it's gotta be.
Come on, yeah.
Hi, Lily. Go ahead, take it away. Hey, Ethan. The shoot is over. Can we wrap? Thank you so much for watching our OTV shoot. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of this, put in the comments what was your favorite presentation. What we could.
Damn, Scarlett. Scarlett was drunk as hell during this.
Did you just twerk to each other? My jaw hurts.
Dang. This ice car is funny as hell. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Let's see if we can get past this part, because this part's hard as fuck, trying to get past these guys and stuff.
Get out of here, scuzzer. Brace for impact. Firing. Die! Ah! Stop cowering! That'll cost you. Take what you want. Too slow. Why'd you have to come along? Target hit.
Need a stim!
Glory! Oh, he bleeds! Missed me! Where's your order now? Got it! I don't think so! Damn you! Almost. Have some.
Help me, Biddy.
Going up. That's my data die. That'll cost you. Can't dodge forever. The galaxy will know our strength. Take them out. I won't yield. Launch. Coward. Wounded. Weak. Give up. Think you can outrun us? Show your power. I was doing fine until you showed up. All right. I won't let you get in our way. Right. Rocket away. Direct hit. Oh, stop! just pathetic. Going out.
Damage sustained.
It's over.
Weapons brought. You are pathetic.
Too quick. We will be heroes. Time to make an example of you.
Now, BD.
He's healing. He's fast. Not so easy, huh? Too bad. What? That hurt. My turn. Time to power down, Jedi.
Okay.
Here, buddy.
A fast one. I'll break you. I will not yield to you. Have it.
Oh my god.
Jammed door. I wonder. Excellent.
Oh hey, what
They're
up?
onto us.
Finally you got here.
Eliminating.
Quick, help!
Good to see you in one piece.
Can you patch me up? Way too close.
Okay. Oh, let's get full stocked.
You must be happy that Marin joined the crew.
Yeah. Glad she wants to help us find Tan.
Wait, you hear that?
Destroyer droids.
Oh shit.
Shield.
Don't be reckless.
Another stim.
I think that's all of them.
First time I fought Droideka was with my master during the Clone Wars. I froze.
Droidekas.
He had to take them out.
Look at you now. Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so.
I 9 to 5.
Take him down!
So, you know she didn't just join to find Tanalor, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say, Cal.
Gotta unlock this. That's how you do it.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
A turbo lift.
Is that who I think it is inside?
Let me get a closer look. Yeah, it's Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
And that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
Droids.
We've seen worse. Check out those AATs. I've got a plan. Hey, Cal, to the right. See that? So I figure I make some noise, draw them away, you slip by. Regroup at the turbo lift. What do you think?
It's risky.
We passed risky a while back. Good luck.
You too.
Ship won't fly, but there's a hangar full of craft.
An army, all ours. Ready to scour this planet for my lost master.
What is it? No way. Together, ready up! The target is swift. I can withstand that. Cannot walk forever.
Can't use that yet.
Let's stop here. Knows how to make an entrance.
Programmed for this.
Take this! Nah, you're off. Not this time. How's that? Your plan? You never make it in the fighting pit.
Opens from the other side. Stim here. Feeling great.
Now to test my work. Droid, kill them.
Roger, roger.
Target spotted. Give me some time.
Making new friends. Good to see you.
Likewise. Anyone need a hammer that size?
Doesn't need it anymore. Couldn't find a way to the turbo lift.
Well, let's look for one together.
Looks like we got the fucking
Hey, check this out. Could you wire it up? I've got an idea.
Okay. Now what?
damn.
Not bad.
Okay.
What are these buildings?
Technical term is yurts. Living quarters. Saw them on Merrick 9. You've never seen so many yurts.
Living quarters. We're in deep now.
Good. Soon you will serve a new master.
Okay, so I goes down here.
This one's mine. Affirmative. Lightsaber on the field. You okay? Big damage.
You see this, BB?
Hey, BD!
Here I come. How they go? Taking the shot. Ready for music. It's a 7. costs nothing.
William.
I see something. We'll need some living space. Homes.
Homes?
Sure. You never been to Marek 9?
We're gonna take you out.
Move up! Not like...
It's over.
Enemies nearby.
Oh!
Take them down. Spirit, you can't stop us all. Come here.
Let's do this.
Help, PD. Can you get that down?
Consider it done.
This is... No! Not yet! Don't think so! Catch me now!
Well, I guess we'll go up.
This is no time to let up, Cal. We got a fight ahead, Cal. I'm game as you are.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
Grenade out. I'm firing now. Just need one good shot.
So I know we can go this way now. Wait a second. Unless... wasn't there...
Disable may crush your body.
Contact!
You need to do better than that.
He sure can move.
Slink off. As you wish. Taking them out. Get in there and fight.
Not liking this.
Run from me.
More.
Take him down.
There will be no mercy. Means nothing but crap. Absorb it. Do this alone. You must die. You'll die a fool. Recalibrating. You'll pay for that. Glory will be ours.
Don't give up. I need help.
He's fast.
Help!
You scum. Not today.
Help! Stim!
Almost.
Well, that was something.
I don't think they like us.
Let's go up here.
Don't think we can slice that.
Damn, what the hell?
Some help, please.
How do you think those other compasses went missing?
My credits are on Santari Kree.
No kidding. If she sent Z to that Bacta tank, maybe there's more to this story. So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Maybe figure something out with Merrin?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but...
That's right.
Just don't forget who you really are.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Merrin, embrace it.
You don't understand. I can't just... Boat.
Oh shit.
Hey, clankers! Over here. A little further. Perfect.
Thanks. I'll look for another way around. You find that droid. And stay alive.
Oh, alright. Oh shit, that door open. Oh.
This isn't very inviting.
Like this.
I don't think anyone's been back here in a while, buddy. Droids from the forest array. Okay, not that way then. Dagon's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. We shouldn't have left her at the outpost. We have to get her back.
Oh shit!
Jedi.
Ravus.
You're a bold one. There it is. What do you want with that? That's Dagon's orders. This is for me.
Welcome to fighting a Gendai. Gendais are the fucking toughest. Oh shit!
Nice one, BD.
Oh shit!
Oh, to us.
Fuck
we have to get out of here now. That was clever.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
Okay.
Always giving me a new perspective, eh, Seer? I'm good, buddy. Let's go.
Dang. don't know what. I don't know if I should reset and redo everything or. Because I'm bad at fucking doing skill trees.
Change some of the rankings we're seeing right now, and maybe a few will even surprise you, so let's dive right in. Now at number 5, this might sound a bit controversial, but I placed the single blade on the dead last spot, and while there's nothing wrong with it in particular, I just feel that other stances excel in specific areas while also feeling a lot more exciting to play, which is exactly what this game is all about. This is of course the most balanced of all stances and you cannot go wrong with it. It's the classic style, but there are a few skills in here that are definitely good. The dash strike is one of them, though it does come a bit later in the skill tree. It's not like you need another gap closing ability, but this is quite good and does great damage. It's somewhat similar to the flying lunge from the blaster stance, though I found it to be a bit more easily interruptible than the other variant, possibly because it has a bit longer wind up. However, its biggest advantage is the fact that it's the only one to auto-track airborne enemies with its extended upgrade, so if you ever had any issues with those, this can help a ton with that. Having a more balanced defense also means better guard breaks than some of the other stances, so oftentimes you can almost one-shot normal enemies with a follow-up counter. I also found that the lunging strike, while taking quite a bit to charge, it's quite great as an early on skill to poke enemies at a distance efficiently. However, everything you can do with a single blade, other variants can do better, especially once you factor in the skill tree unlocks, and I think that's the biggest drawback of the single blade. And especially with the way the game encourages stance switching, you can find better damage, speed, defense, or range from other sources. This brings us to number 4, which I placed the crossguard at. I struggle putting this here because honestly it deserves to be higher, maybe even tied with the 3rd spot, but for some reason this gets dunked on a lot, while in reality it's an amazing option, especially if you're already kind of familiar with the playstyles from games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. This is by far the slowest of all stances, but has by far the highest power, highest defense, and the 2nd best range. So while your hits are more devastating than all other stances, you won't get to break out of animations that easily, which can put you at a great disadvantage if you're not being careful. That's why you almost never want to overcommit with too many hits in this stance, but instead take a more calculated, deliberate approach and look for openings. The best thing about the crossguard is the fact that you have the ability to create these openings in the first place, as almost all of your attacks interrupt or stagger enemies in one way or another. By far its best skill is the cleave, especially once you upgrade this for the wind up and the better range. You can use this both preemptively as an enemy charges at you to completely take them by surprise and open them up for other attacks. However, it is a versatile skill, so it can also be used as kind of a finisher move. Once you deal high damage with your normal attacks, once you've broken off that stamina, you can almost finish off that enemy with a nicely placed cleave. And we talked about one of my favorite combos in the game, following a focused parry from the dual wield. This can be used as an immediate switch to the cleave for even more damage. You don't really want to be a one-sided Jedi anymore in this game, and the advantages given by stance switching combos is just too great to not use that playstyle. Its range options are just as great, and second only to the blaster, the charge reflection in particular is by far the best to instantly deal with droid Dekas, as I found other stances to leave them too much room to regenerate the shields. Also, the impact, despite lacking any tracking, has decent range and again is a devastating blow capable of momentarily staggering enemies. In terms of drawbacks, it definitely seems to have quite a few, especially if you don't like this playstyle of a slower nature. First, due to the fast-paced nature of many fights and abundance of enemies, it can become quite difficult to make proper use of the crossguard in these situations. Plus, despite having the best base damage with normal attacks, as you'll soon come to find, other stances can compensate for that with better skill unlocks in the skill trees. This brings us to the third spot, and that goes to the double-bladed, which when I first started playing Jedi Survivor I never thought would exceed the crossguard, yet here we are. Looking at the previous stats, you might even be deceived in believing that this is a lower damage stance with only a bit above average speed, but the actual abilities that you unlock paint a whole different picture. Double-bladed best skill, and honestly one of the best in the whole game, is the Vortex Dive. Not only do you get this super early as basically the second unlock, but its biggest advantage is the fact that it does this crazy spin that hits enemies very fast multiple times. So it literally ends up being one of the highest damage skills in the whole game as a result. Second advantage is it's great against high defense enemies too. Again, we talked about the focus parry combo while switching straight into the Vortex Dive, or even just using the Vortex Dive alone completely breaks off almost any enemy defense. And third of all, it's one of the very few abilities that is almost completely uninterruptible, as you can just face tank through any enemy attack. It's just that you're gonna still get the damage, you're just not gonna be interrupted by the overwhelming majority of them. Rising Storm is another excellent option as it gives you a cheap alternative to the wrenching pull. You can just do this, pull enemies in, follow up with a ground smash with a triangle, or just use your normal attacks since they are really great too. And in general, normal attacks with the double-bladed is great, also via the Gathering Tempest, as you can just melt large groups of enemies as you're spinning away. And the best part is that since you're hitting enemies with both sides of the blades, I would technically consider this attacking 2 times at the same time, which can also break off defenses even more and deal more damage. The reason why this doesn't place higher is because of its limited range and the fact that some of your normal attacks can still be interrupted or parried by enemies, so in essence you can easily be countered if you're not being too careful. Plus, some of the following stances can do everything a little bit better. On the second spot, we have the Blaster stance. Of course, it goes to the Blaster stance because it's just all around amazing despite being completely new. Flying Lunge is already an awesome unlock right from the very start. It's a super cheap gap closer and almost has like a dodge baked into it. And I'm saying super cheap because its follow-up combo chains let you regen force so easily you can just spam this almost back to back. So much so in fact that you can completely prevent single targets from ever touching you if all you do is using it. But as it stands, you won't end up using just it, but also the blaster attacks on the side. The best way to play is to blast enemies as you also hit them with the sword attacks, since you can more than do that with the blaster as it's usable during pretty much anything. Be it attacking, defending, jumping, it doesn't really matter. In fact, there's a whole build with perks that affects this playstyle specifically so that it further buffs your sword damage after using a blaster shot. Another trick is that Point Blank also has the same lack of restrictions, so even if you're just attacking, you can still unleash it as the enemy is about to attack on his own. Combining this playstyle will let you maximize the damage in fun ways, but you also have to be on your toes and react quickly to make the most out of it. Even if you don't and just want to take a step back, this is about the only stance that can do so and still be efficient. Blaster shots are already strong and they can be regenerated quickly both via normal attacks and the energizing flurry later on. However, this is also the only skill that gives you further customization via the charge shot modifications. By far, the best for the endgame is likely going to be the charge shot. By that point, you already have enough damage sources, but having that extra utility from the AoE stun is much more valuable, to the point that it can trivialize some of the encounters that are annoying by design, especially the sentry droids that can quite literally become stun lock and completely prevent them from attacking with this playstyle. There are some disadvantages here, as with all stances. First, its fencing playstyle means that it's a lot more single target oriented than most other stances out there, so you're likely seeing its benefits a lot more in boss fights or encounters against single large enemies. Its quick draw, despite looking good on paper, oftentimes fails because even a single bullet grazing you can completely interrupt the whole attack, and you even end up losing the force that you just consumed. And this, ladies and gents, brings us to the number one spot, of course, the best, which is none other than the dual wield. The reason it's at the top isn't because of its highest speed or second highest damage, though they do factor in quite a lot, but it's also the number of other factors, including the encounter designs and the skill unlocks. Jedi Survivor simply has way too many instances where fast attacks come at you, so being able to react at them in a timely manner trumps anything else. Dual wield, despite being high risk, high reward, is the only skill that can animation cancel, which means you can literally switch to parrying immediately after pressing the attack button. Being as fast as it is, this lets you both go in and out of enemies' range easily, but some of the unlocks help a ton with that too. Focus parry is probably the best ability in the game in terms of the utility and still good damage that it provides, because it just makes you not completely suck at timing your parries, as it essentially just does that all for you. And the follow-up damage on it is great as well. It's also the main ability we use for comboing with other strong hits from other stances, and the damage, again, when you combine all of this, is going to be the best. Its backstab slash, the first unlock, ties in perfectly in all attack chains, so you can easily create distance between you and your enemy as you deal more damage. There's also a very interesting combo of high damage you can do via Serpent's Bite if you delay pressing the attack button the second time. However, it's highest risk of all the skills you have with this stance, so you do have to be careful with it. Range, despite being listed as some of the lowest, is not too bad either. You can throw both blades with the Twin Vipers ability, which is not something you can do with some of the other stances in here. Really, it feels like a natural way of dealing with most of the stuff that the game throws at you, and everything that is risky about this playstyle in reality feels a lot safer than some of the other stances that might list higher defense.
Hey, what's up, Aquilar? Hello, good night.
Is consumed. And this, ladies and gents, brings us to the #1 spot, of course, the best, which is none other than the dual wield. The reason it's at the top isn't because of its highest speed or second highest damage, though they do factor in quite a lot, but it's also the number of other factors, including the encounter designs and the skill unlocks. Jedi Survivor simply has way too many instances where fast attacks come at you, so being able to react at them in a timely manner trumps anything else. Dual wield, despite being high risk, high reward, is the only skill that can animation cancel, which means you can literally switch to parrying immediately after pressing the attack button. Being as fast as it is, this lets you both go in and out of enemies' range easily, but some of the unlocks help a ton with that too. Focus parry is probably the best ability in the game in terms of the utility and still good damage that it provides, because it just makes you not completely suck at timing your parries, as it essentially just does that all for you. And the follow-up damage on it is great as well. It's also the main ability we use for comboing with other strong hits from other stances, and the damage, again, when you combine all of this, is going to be the best. Its backstep slash, the first unlock, ties in perfectly in all attack chains, so you can easily create distance between you and your enemy as you deal more damage. There's also a very interesting combo of high damage you can do via Serpent's Bite if you delay pressing the attack button the second time. However, it's highest risk of all the skills you have with this stance, so you do have to be careful with it. Range, despite being listed as some of the lowest, is not too bad either. You can throw both blades with the Twin Vipers ability, which is not something you can do with some of the other stances in here. Really, it feels like a natural way of dealing with most of the stuff that the game throws at you, and everything that is risky about this playstyle in reality feels a lot safer than some of the other stances that might list higher defenses. It's just because of the way the game is designed that makes Star Wars Jedi Survivor offers.
Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. For today's for the boss fight tier list, I'm going to be putting it up at B tier, just because I don't feel like this is too spoily for ants. This when you is good ones, slow blows fights, jump there. Absolutely surprised me. But I gotta decide. And then roll. And then for boss encounters, I do feel that dual wielding is a pretty amount of time. Multiple melee characters do get overwhelmed One part is the dancing intro. So you have fun of this tier list is because the game is designed for you to play with multiple stances in tandem instead of just sticking with one stance the entire time. But C tier for killing infantry and S tier for killing bosses. So next up is the dual wielding stance, and I have to say this stance actually really surprised me. Leading up to the release of Jedi Survivor, a lot of the YouTubers that got to play the game early all sort of had bad things to say about this stance. So going into it, I wasn't really expecting much from it, but I gotta say I grew to really enjoy this stance, especially when you unlock all the different skills for it. My favorite is the dancing blades, where you hold in L1 and triangle or L, B, and Y, and you charge up your throw, and you can throw both your blades at the same time, bouncing from target to target. The one downside to the dual blades though is that you run out of stamina pretty quickly if you decide to go with the blocking route. This stance is made more for dodging instead of blocking, so if you do get overwhelmed and there's multiple scout troopers or BX droids or multiple melee characters getting up in your face, it is sometimes hard to dodge multiple enemies at the same time, and you can get easily cornered and ganged up on, and you will definitely run out of stamina very quickly if you decide to block. So when it comes to dual wielding, I do feel that dual wielding is a pretty solid option to choose from. And then heading over to the tier list, I'm going to be putting dual wielding up at A tier for crowd control. And then for
Survivor offers a bit of everything, but it's undeniable that certain playstyles may be better than others. That's why today we're gonna talk about what are the best and the worst at a few, especially if you don't like this playstyle of a slower nature. First, due to the fast-paced nature of many fights and abundance of enemies, it can become quite difficult to make proper use of the crossguard in these situations. Plus, despite having the best base damage with normal attacks, as you'll soon come to find, other stances can compensate for that with better skill unlocks in the skill trees. This brings us to the third spot, and that goes to the double-bladed, which when I first started playing Jedi Survivor, I never thought would exceed the crossguard, yet here we are. Looking at the previous stats, you might even be deceived in believing that this is a lower damage stance with only a bit above average speed, but the actual abilities that you unlock paint a whole different. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is consumed other than second highest damage yield. The reason it's at the top isn't because of its highest speed or second highest damage, though they do factor in quite a lot, but it's also the number of other factors, including the encounter designs and the skill unlocks. Jedi Survivor simply has way too many instances where fast attacks come at you, so being able to react at them in a timely manner trumps anything else. Dual wield, despite being high risk, high reward, is the only skill that can animation cancel, which means you can literally switch to parrying immediately after pressing the attack button. Being as fast picture, double-bladed best skill and honestly one of the best in the whole game.
And then for boss encounters, dual wielding is also a really good option for boss encounters. I found that the dual wielding tier. So we have S tier for crowd control and A tier for boss encounters. So that is going for crowd single bladed lightsaber stance at A tier. So we have S tier for crowd control second playthrough. So when it comes to boss encounters, I'm going to be ranking for crowd control my second playthrough. So when it comes to boss encounters, I'm going to be ranking the single bladed lightsaber stance at A tier. So we have S tier for crowd control and A tier for boss encounters. So that is going to do it for my rankings of all 5 of the lightsaber stances in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, like I said, I feel like every single one of these stances are good in their own way. You don't have to use it against infantry. You could literally just keep it slotted for bosses and then decide to go with one of the other stances. That's kind of the fun of this tier list, is because the game is designed for you to play with multiple stances in tandem instead of just sticking with one stance the entire time. But C tier for killing infantry and S tier for killing bosses. I'm putting it at B tier for bossing. I found that it's actually good at and then these I never even touched once. Just cross guards and east to immediately guard after in a lot of attacks. I stance, dual wielding, and the double bladed, but I feel like it's still just behind the blaster stance when it comes to crowd control. But I'm still going to be putting it up at S tier. And then for boss encounters, it is also a really good option for bosses, so you can loot butt in some of the boss encounters. I've been playing on Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, and a lot of the fights that I struggled with on my first playthrough are just an absolute breeze now that I'm using the single-bladed stance in my second playthrough. So when it comes to boss tier, so we have S tier for crowd control and A tier for boss encounters. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, like I said, I feel like every single 4 of them. The stun rounds is really great at certain, but so that much that it works for that be going with the it up at types, as I don't feel like I said, if you're going it's there, but for me, I'm putting it at B tier. So it's an S for going to be ranked. Let's come to Jedi Survivor, and I have to say this one didn't impress me as much. I love how strong it is, and I love how powerful you feel when you swing this stance around, but overall this stance is pretty hit and miss for me. Now, I do think that it is good against boss encounters, but unfortunately this stance absolutely sucks against crowd control. If there are multiple enemies around you at one time, this is not the stance you want to go with. It is very easy to get overwhelmed when you use the crossguard stance. I will say though that the charged reflection shot is really good when you unlock that. But other than that, it's just so slow and clunky. If you have multiple scout troopers attacking you at once, or super battle droids, or you name it, if people are up in your face, it is just such a slow stance that normally I'm in mid-swing and then I'll get knocked out of my animation and just take a ton of damage. I couldn't tell you how many times I've tried to swing this at just a basic stormtrooper, and by the time I charge up the swing, they've already punched me in the face with their blaster. So the crossguard stance, I think, is just absolutely awful. And heading over to the tier list, I'm actually going to put it clear down at C tier. I would put it in D tier, but I do think that that charged reflection shot ability is actually pretty good, and that's the only saving grace for this crossguard stance in this category. I think it just absolutely blows when it comes to taking out small enemies and crowd control. But then when it comes to boss fights, I'm actually going to put the crossguard stance up at S tier. So there's a bit of a jump there. I mean, I think it's an absolute beast when it comes to one-on-one boss encounters, but then it absolutely blows when it comes to killing infantry. Now there is a bit of a learning curve with this stance. It took me quite a while to get the hang of it, but if you can master this stance in boss fights and you can learn to be patient and take your time and wait for the perfect opportunity, I feel like this stance is the most bang for your buck, and it is just really good at taking out major chunks of a boss's health bar. So yeah, I don't really have too much more to say about the crossguard stance. Just take your time with it and it will absolutely slay bosses, but I would not use it against infantry. But hey, that's why they give you two stances. You don't have to use it against infantry. You could literally just keep it slotted for bosses and then decide to go with one of the other stances. That's kind of the fun of this tier list, is because the game is designed for you to play with multiple stances in tandem instead of just sticking with one stance the entire time. But C tier for killing infantry and S tier for killing bosses. So next up is the dual wielding stance, and I have to say this stance actually really surprised me. Leading up to the release of Jedi Survivor, a lot of the YouTubers that got to play the game early all sort of had bad things to say about this stance. So going into it, I wasn't really expecting much from it, but I gotta say I grew to really enjoy this stance, especially when you unlock all the different skills for it. My favorite is the dancing blades, where you hold in L1 and triangle or LB and Y, and you charge up your throw, and you can throw both your blades at the same time, bouncing from target to target. The one downside with dancing, enjoy this stance, especially when you unlock all the different skills for it. My favorite is the dancing blades, where you hold in L1 and triangle or LB and Y, and you charge up your throw, and you can throw both your blades at the same time, bouncing from target to target. The one downside to the dual blades though is that you run out of stamina pretty quickly if you decide to go with the blocking route. This stance is made more for dodging instead of blocking, so if you do get overwhelmed and there's multiple scout troopers or BX droids or multiple melee characters getting up in your face, it is sometimes hard to dodge multiple enemies at the same time, and you can get easily cornered and ganged up on, and you will definitely run out of stamina very quickly if you decide to block. So when it comes to dual wielding, I do feel that dual wielding is a pretty solid option to choose from. And then heading over to the tier list, I'm going to be putting dual wielding up at A tier for crowd control. And then for boss encounters, dual wielding is also a really good option for boss encounters. I found that the dual wielding is just really good at getting in and doing a lot of damage really fast, especially with some of the bigger boss encounters like a Rancor or something. It's just absolutely great at running in, getting 4 or 5 hits in, and then dodging out of the way. You have to play this stance really fast. It's kind of the complete opposite of the crossguard stance, where you have to be nice and slow and take your time. With the dual wield stance, you have to be extremely fast and be on your toes to dodge a counterattack at any second. But overall, I do feel that the dual wielding is a really good option for boss fights as well, and I'm going to be putting it up at A tier for boss fights. So that puts us at A tier for crowd control and A tier for boss encounters. So the next stance is the double-bladed stance, and A tier for boss fights. Good option for boss fights as well, and I'm going to be putting it up at A tier for boss fights. So that puts us at A tier for crowd control and A tier for boss encounters. So the next stance is the double-bladed stance. Now this was actually
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I need to clear my mind.
Okay. Survivor. Scrapper. Jedi. Drifter. Rebel Hero. Scoundrel. Hermit. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I got work. Alright. Who should we raid? Alright. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.